Hello guys, it's me, the Quest of Anime here, and today we are doing episode 5 of Remake Our Life. We're reviewing it. Now, before we get into that, I want to let you guys know about something. Whenever I make these videos, I already watched the next episode, but I tried to leave out the next episode in my review of this episode, but I don't watch the current episode because it doesn't come out in the server I used to watch it. So I watched episode 6 by the time this came out, but I didn't watch episode 7 yet. Now, another thing is I gotta catch up because, no lie, it's been 2 weeks since this episode came out, and I kind of forgot some stuff, so I had to rewatch it, and that's kind of getting hard to tell you my first impressions when I kind of forgot it. So I'm gonna try and quicken the pace for our sake here. But yeah, we're in episode 5 of Remake Our Life. This episode was interesting. I don't have much to talk about because it's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, this episode's a continuation of what I like to call her arc. She's, how to say it? She just got the motivation to become a singer, and she's going to the right path. She finally took up the courage to, actually seriously try and learn music with the help of one of her senpais in the club, who helped her with vocal training and endurance. And yeah, she's improving rapidly. Now I want to mention something. I'm not only going to talk about her this episode, I'm also going to talk about the MC. Because I did watch the last episode, and I did watch this episode, and there is a lot I'm going to talk about when it comes to him in both of those episodes. But yeah, one thing he mentions is that he believes that he's the one he came back 10 years in the past to help these people, what's called, gain confidence and take away their struggles. Like, I guess, a savior of some sorts. Now, when I heard that, I was thinking, let's think about this, right? She is that famous artist that he likes. This girl. So if that's the case, and she lacks the motivation to do art, and she was considering on quitting her dreams, not her dreams, quitting the pursuit of art, then let's just think about that. If she was considering that, and she might have quit if it wasn't for his words, then wouldn't that mean that if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't make art? And if that was the case, that means that she would have been an artist. So my theory is that he actually, this is a little bit of a whack theory, I know, but 10 years in the future, or this present time, and a past version of him, who was 10 years in the past, was actually helping the people. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just can see it. She's a famous artist. He knows this girl from the school. When she was hearing the music, right, her music, he recognized her, and he recognized one of his work. So if that's the case, and he helped them out get to this point, then that means that this was part of the timeline in no sense. This was meant to be, was destiny. And if that's the case, that's actually pretty incredible. So I can't wait to see how that ends up turning out. But yeah, back to the actual review of the episode. I like this episode. It's not a bad episode. But I don't have much to talk about because it's like a continuation for me. Like I said, she got her confidence. How to say? They needed someone to do for the school festival to sing, and she was the only one who they can turn to for that. So they turned to her for music, for singing, right? And she got scared. She lost confidence, which makes sense because 100 people is a big deal. It's like a make or break, And look, being on top of the stage with 100 people, and the fear of them criticizing you is a lot to handle for one person. So I fully understand why she was like that. So yeah, and this man does something really amazing. He basically takes it to the computer, he uploads a video of them, of her singing, and within a day, it got 1,000 views, and he managed to encourage her by showing her that this was 1,000 views on, I'm gonna call it YouTube, and you're the one who achieved that in a day. It blew up, and you have more reception, a good reception than bad reception. You beat the bad reception. If that's the case, then what's one mere 100 viewers? And with that, she was able to sing with confidence. Now, one thing I got scared about this episode is the fact that when her concert was done, she was looking for the MC, and this dude all the way far in the back was saying that he's with her. And when I thought of that, before that even scene played out, I was worried. I was actually really worried, because you see, one trope I don't like is when a girl, falls in love and kisses them, I guess the main character, and then another girl who likes the MC ends up singing in the background. That worries me to death every time they do that. But from the looks of the next episode, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem, but either way, that actually worries me. But yeah, that's enough of her. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the MC. You see, when it comes to the MC, I do find it interesting because he actually, how do I say it? In a sense, he's really too into helping people. How do I say it? It's like he's trying to atone for the time he's wasted in his life. Like, he knows the feeling of what's called regret, and it's like he doesn't want anyone else to feel regret and feel the pain that he did when he he chose the school he didn't want to. He chose that school. So what did he do, my friends? He decided to help people. He thinks that's his ultimate mission, basically, why he got here 10 years back in the past. Which, that's not a bad thing, but I think he goes a little too excessive. He gets too much involved in people's personal business to try and help them out. I feel like that's going to be a huge flaw in the anime, and it's going to bite him back later. Yeah, but yeah, I know I've been talking a lot about predictions, but this episode really springs up the possibilities of what might come from this in the future of this anime. So yeah, that's what I gotta say, and let's go to the review part. If I'm gonna review this episode, I will give it a quality 7 out of 10. It was a good episode, but I was not too amazed like I was with the previous episodes lately. It's way better than episode 2 to me, but I still think that this episode was okay. It had some interesting things happening, I can't lie. But again, I was not really too impressed. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully I can get episode 6 out soon so I could be caught up. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys then.